If you're following Depp vs. Heard, you must know Johnny Depp has won his defamation case, and it seems like Twitter and social media on the side of Amber are going absolutely crazy. And I want to point out some of the narratives they're spinning and some of their reactions. So this is from Amber Heard Daily. Even after this unjust verdict, I continue and will continue to support you. Whatever happens, I will be there. Stay strong, Amber. Take time for yourself, for your family, and the rest will follow. You will know how to bounce back, I am sure. I love you, real Amber Heard. Unjust verdict? Did you watch the case for the 5 weeks it was on? Did you hear the testimonies and the evidence against Amber? Probably not. Let's keep going. Lexi says the amount of women who spoke up during Me Too who are now celebrating a court-proven wife beater is actually disgusting, referring to the UK court, of course, but as we know, that verdict wasn't so great, and that was only handed down by one person who believed Amber, and my speculation is that person might have played some Monopoly and drank some hot chocolate with Amber. That's my opinion. I don't have proof, but it makes no sense that you just believe everything she says when she comes off not very believable. Forever and Ever says, so the High Court in the UK found him guilty, but 7 random people who don't even know how to fill out blank spaces in a sheet have decided that he's almost a nun. What an effing shame. I stand with Amber Heard. So how exactly do you know anything about the jury and their intelligence level? Nothing. Just a silly comment. It's not a shame when you watch evidence and think about testimony for about 5 weeks straight every single day and come to a conclusion. I would say that's fair. That's how the legal system works and how it should work. CNN Analysis discussed the verdict and explained that it's clear the jury didn't actually look at the evidence or the law. They also state that Amber's spokesperson has said they will be appealing the decision because, of course, CNN will be mostly on Amber's side. CNN once in a while kind of plays the middle here and there, not on prime time, by the way, like late night and in articles, but the fact is they're going to be mostly pro-Amber. So I gotta say, I don't stand with CNN. Emma says, we will persist, be sure of it. I hope Amber appeals. Evidence was not considered in this trial due to what I understand was the judge's unusual strict interpretation of hearsay, including medical evidence supporting Heard, but she never had medical evidence anywhere, anytime. How could the judge not let in medical evidence? I guess they'll say what they need to say, because of course, the judge made a mistake here. For 4 years, or even more now, maybe 5 or 6 years, people have been saying, Johnny's innocent, Amber's got no evidence, Johnny's innocent, Amber's got no evidence. And then, of course, when the evidence against Amber is presented, it must have been the jury's fault. It must have been the judge's fault. Probably not. It must have been you know whose fault. You're looking at it right there. Just wanted to point this out here that I am blocked by Robbie Kaplan, who is Amber's ex-lawyer. I think she kind of dropped Amber or something like that. Probably a chain block, probably not personal, but okay, good enough. And Kareem says, they really expect me to believe that Amber, 25, moved in with Johnny, 47, surrounded by his bodyguards, his doctors, his therapists, his friends, his chauffeurs, etc., was the abuser? It's like saying a cat in a pack of wolves was abusive. It makes no sense. Well, here's the sense. Amber Heard used a bruise kit, made fake bruises, and went out on national TV, People magazine, and all over. You see that bruise kit in a photo she set up with Johnny with ice cream on his lap. She even admits in testimony she has a bruise kit. So, what's the problem? What's not to believe there as far as facts and evidence? I see. You hear what you want to hear. I understand. I really do. But you gotta just sometimes take a step down to reality. And Naomi Hit Me says, a court decision today gave men the green light to abuse and sexually assault women, and that those same men can take comfort that women will no longer be able to name their abusers without the fear of being punished Okay, why? If you name your abuser, but you have proof and evidence, or you're genuine, I know you can't always get evidence. I'm not saying no proof, no evidence, no case. I'm saying if you're genuine, then you'll be believed. You could tell when someone's crying. Okay, so when Rocky Pennington gave her testimony, Amber was really crying. Not on the stand, but it looked like she was crying for some reason. I don't think because she was recalling something that happened. I think she was crying because she saw her best friend up there and she just got emotional. But you could tell at one point she was crying. On the stand, talking about the abuse, she was not crying. Let's just start saying the imaginary abuse. So, my point is if a real victim does come out and they get on the stand and they're crying, they're emotional, their facts check out, they've got a couple of witnesses, the guy seems to be lying, he doesn't have his facts and evidence together, then she should win. What we're saying is we need fair decisions, not decisions strictly based on is it a man, is it a woman, and let's judge it from there. No, facts, evidence, let's judge it from there. Because I'll tell you something, not every guy is even really capable of hitting a woman or even hitting back. So if a guy who can't really hit a woman or can't even hit back gets abused, he's got to just take it. And I could tell you, I'm one of those guys. I just can't do it. Let's keep going on. And Nancy says, yeah, we know weirdos. You think this is a win for you because you hate women and get a Jones anytime one gets taken down, but your new hero thinks you suck and will walk you over the plank and make you shark food. Although, pretty sure even sharks would spit you out. So, what she's replying to is the GOP who tweeted out a picture of Jack Sparrow in this triumphant pose like he's this winner, and hey, I'm cool with that. In this case, the GOP is correct to showcase that Johnny is the winner. And CNN here is incorrect to say that the jury did not look at evidence or the law. Let me know what you think down below. I'm doing shout outs, special thanks, things like that. There's going to be a lot of this in the weeks to come. And honestly, right now, the verdict just came out. So Johnny's got a ton of support. But as it neutralizes and as other news does break its way in, which it's having trouble doing because this is like the biggest thing, you'll see more support for Amber. And I'll be here to call that out. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't subscribe, I guess I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. Rant done for now. See you next time.